Amigas y amigos de Metalópolis, ¿cómo están? Qué gusto me da el poder darles la bienvenida a una plática muy especial que estamos a punto de tener con Laura Guldemond, vocalista de la banda Burning Witches, banda de heavy power internacional, quienes están estrenando su sexto disco de larga duración llamado Inquisition. Así que sin más, acompáñenos a esta charla. Hi Laura, welcome to Metalópolis podcast. How are you?
Yeah, hey, I'm all good. Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Really excited about this conversation.
Yeah.
So, Burning Witches released a couple of weeks ago Inquisition. The new record is fast, heavy, and with so much energy. For those people that doesn't have listened to Inquisition yet, what is the best song to start?
Um, I like to listen to it, from start to finish,
Hmm?
always, so I would say just listen to the whole thing, there's like a little intro that gets you in the mood, so
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, the intro is really epic, really uh, not the music that you can expect from Burning Witches, but like some atmosphere that really
Yeah,
feels awesome.
exactly. Yeah.
And talking about Inquisition, in Inquisition we can hear so much energy from all the instruments and your voice, but with a really good balance. How do you manage as a band to give every member their space and not overshadow between each other?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I heard some interviewers tell us that, it's a really nice balance now. I guess it's also very personal, what you
Mhm.
like, But we did decide to have a good mix of everything we did.
Mhm.
But in general, it's just a bit louder and heavier. And especially because it starts with two very heavy songs.
Yes.
Um, and yeah, I think it got maybe slightly heavier, but it still has a lot of different songs. So we have the super heavy songs like Soul Eater and Shame. And we have a really happy, lighter song, which is High Priestess of the Night.
Mhm.
So, and there's a ballad, and there's everything in between. So, yeah.
Yeah, a little of
How
both.
did we do it? Yeah, it's just knowing what we already did, it's just the experience of having done some other albums. Yeah.
Perfect. And about the concept of this album, Inquisition is a work about persecution, oppression, and resistance. The title
Mhm.
speaks for itself. How do you choose this topic in particular that also fits really well with the name of Burning Witches?
Yeah, well, this is why indeed it fits Burning Witches. The Dark Tower was about Countess Battery, we thought it was a cool theme also because we wanted to make a bit heavier album and a bit
Mhm.
darker themes. And with Inquisition, we wanted to continue that a little bit, while keeping diversity, but yeah, also keeping the dark theme. And I think when Countess Battery died, around that era, the Inquisition started. So
Yeah,
I
a
guess we're
really,
just following the line of history now.
yeah, really dark period in mankind history. The Inquisition
Yeah.
was something horrible. And this
Uh-huh.
is maybe a silly question, but even now in 2024, Burning Witches have faced any kind of oppression or persecution just for being an all-female metal band.
Um, no, we didn't have any problems. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
mean, there's always there's always some assholes somewhere, that say stupid things like, "Oh, this must be because you're a woman" or whatever. I forgot what
Yes.
happened exactly, but I think we were, yeah. I know this is typical lead singer thing. Anyway, I was
Mm.
not there, but they were taking down the drums from the stage.
Yeah.
And yeah, they had some problems with a guy that said some stupid things because we were girls, but that's it, So we didn't really recently had any big problems or something. So all good.
Glad to hear that. And
Yeah.
returning with Inquisition, the sixth record of Burning Witches that came only 2 years after the Dark Tower, how do you manage to keep the creative process so active?
Oh, I get bored very easily. So if someone says, "Let's make a new album," we're like, "Ah, yeah, let's do it." That's all good. Yeah.
That the good part of being such a easy to be boring, right?
Yeah, that's the good part. And Romana is like that a bit, she always has ideas. So
Mm.
yeah, if it's time, after 2 years, we have enough ideas anyway, for sure. Yeah.
Perfect. I think that Burning Witches is a band that record after record improve the sound and deliver every time a better work than the previous one. You have
Mm.
been with the band since 2019. How have
Mhm.
you perceived the evolution of the sound of the band on these years?
Yeah, I do think we got a bit of a heavier sound in general, just a
Mhm.
bit, especially if you compare it to the very first albums also. Yeah, it got a bit more polished also. And yeah, I mean, the changes between this album and The Dark Tower, for example, are not super big, but if you look indeed to the very first one and now the last one, yeah, there's a huge difference. And yeah, I think since we had some lineup changes with lead guitarists, especially I guess lead guitarist, you can hear a little bit of the playing style, is
Yes.
different on the albums. And yeah, I think everyone has their own nice touches to it. And what I particularly now like of Courtney is that she's able to put in a lot of nuance. She's very tight. It's really nice to listen to. If you ask me, I
Yes,
enjoy it. Yeah,
yes, yes. Yes,
yeah,
and inside Inquisition, I must say that Release Me is my favorite track, a really powerful ballad style song. There
yeah.
is any kind of challenge when you have to slow down and compose, sing a song that is more calm, dramatic?
Yeah, I mean, I always have to make such a big shift from all the heavy to the you know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I always have to, get used to it a bit. Yeah, because we always have just one song doing that. So I really need to take some time to get into that mood and um yeah, but that's it. And then, it just happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Also, in Release Me, your voice have so much power. Can you tell us a little about how do you take care of your voice?
Um, it's mainly just making sure that you have enough sleep. Very important. Because if you rest, the voice will recover. So even if you feel it a bit at the end of the day, it should be okay again the next day, right?
Yes.
And what I personally do, because I know I'm allergic to some things, like yeah, so like perfume and smoke. So
Mhm. Okay.
even if people smoke outside, I make sure that I am not, into the stream of the smoke,
Yes.
standing there and breathing it in. So I really try to avoid everything. It's sometimes pretty difficult, because you can't, if you're in public spaces, you can't really avoid it completely.
Yes, completely.
But yeah, so it's not ideal, but yeah, especially if I have to record, I will just be a bit like a hermit. I will stay in my hotel room after the recordings. Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Also, with Inquisition came some music videos. How important is this visual side of music for you?
Yeah, I personally really love to have a visual side. It's just a bit of it's just like the intro that we have to the album and the outro actually also
Mhm.
it gives you a bit of an idea of the setting and um I always loved fantasy inspired things and
Mhm.
I think our music is also really good for that, because witches and history basically, yeah, it all goes together a bit. So I love in the clips to show that a bit, and we have it also in the artwork, yeah. So
It's really fine, I guess, with when a band put official videos and you can immerse a little deeper on the music with all the
mhm.
visual elements and the guitar playing, the voice, the drums. It's like really funny and I don't know. I like a lot to see official videos. And talking a little about live presentations, when it's time to put a show in order to promote a new record like Inquisition, how do you select the new songs of the album that you are gonna play live?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of almost already select them the moment we choose the singles, so the video clips,
Okay.
usually also. And yeah, we always want something that really represents the album in terms of the theme, because we
Mhm.
always come up with, or yeah, almost all the albums have a theme. So Inquisition is was the theme. So we, have this also as an important single. Of course, it is in the live show now.
Mhm.
And then we just see what we need a bit in the set also, So um, yeah, it's always, if we have the new songs, we have to get rid of one of the songs that had the same vibe a bit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And about this topic, what is your favorite part about perform live with a new record?
What do I like to perform live? I think, yeah, we only had two shows now with the new songs, so
Mhm.
it's really hard to say because, after two shows, to be honest, I'm just getting used to doing it live,
Yeah.
because it's always different anyway than in the rehearsal room. So, but I do really enjoy Soul Eater because it's so powerful, and we do it now as an opening track. But let's see. Maybe we can do it one time a bit in the middle. Let's see if a mosh pit starts or something. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and something that I have also noticed is that you have been very active with the interviews in order to promote Inquisition, and it's something that perhaps not many bands take seriously. How important is this type of dynamics for promotion for you as a band?
Oh yeah, I think it's really important to promote. And to be honest, I would need numbers because I don't have them. You know what I mean? I don't know. I really honestly I have no clue how important it is
Mm,
because it's so sometimes it's so scattered. So there's just a few people watching it, and
yes.
I don't know. I don't know what I expect. And I know that back in the days, for example, something like MTV still did showed clips of metal bands. I think that
Mhm.
would have made a big impact. You know what I mean? But it's really hard to say. I don't know what makes a big impact. I don't
Yes.
have any idea, to be honest. But yeah, of course, it's important. Yeah. Yeah.
And in a more personal question, how do you feel about being a role model for women who want to sing or play in a metal band, and so Burning Witches as an inspiration?
Um, yeah, I mean, we're all girls, obviously, so I guess we're automatically an inspiration. Um, I think it's important for them, of course. I'm not really consciously thinking of it much,
Mhm.
but if I think back, actually, the first metal band that got me into metal was with a female singer. It was
Mhm.
Sharon from Within Temptation.
Oh,
It's like a total different genre, but that's
yeah.
what got me into metal. So yeah, of course it's nice, to see some woman make metal. Yeah.
What represents for you as a person and as an artist, Inquisition, and this new chapter in the life of Burning Witches?
Well, for me it's just nice that now Courtney is already for a while here. And now we made an album with her, so that's good.
Mhm.
So it really shows what she brings to the band because she did re-record some of the solos of the previous songs on the Dark Tower. But
Yes.
now it's official, and yeah, we love her. We love what she does, so that's good. And yeah, let's hope that for me it's perfect now. Let's keep it like this.
Perfect.
uh, for me personally, yeah, it's always a process. At
Mhm.
first, I almost really don't like anything a lot
Mhm.
at first because you're focusing so much on getting out all the little mistakes
Mhm.
before it's finished. And now I'm able to listen to it, and I actually really like it, and I love the production, and I think it's probably my favorite album until now. So now
Yes.
I'm happy that our little baby is out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's such an amazing album, I would say. And I just want to say thank you so much for your time, Laura. It was a real pleasure to talk with you. I hope to see Burning Witches live soon and feel the power of Inquisition. And if you want to share with us your social media and where can we find more about Inquisition and the music tours and merchandise, that kind of stuff.
hmm Yeah, just have a look at the Burning Witches page. We also have a website, and You can. I also have a personal website, so and all the tour dates are on those websites. Um, just come see us and yeah, check out the album. We have a lot of cool merch, so lots to choose from. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Laura, and hope to see you in Mexico soon.
cool. See you there.
Bye.
Bye.